hear it. Y'all hear the song.
Thanks for the
I know
love.
y'all remember
I
it.
appreciate
Things
the
we
love.
do for love. Horace Brown in the building with us. And caller, we're sorry that we missed your call. Please call back because you know, we got studio hijinks. This is like a very informal setting, you know, so things don't really operate the way they do in actual radio studios, and we good with that.
Yeah,
But I just want to apologize and please.
This is the real, y'all. This is the real.
That's
right.
All. That's right. So where were we? You said Devontae got you to Uptown, and then that's where that, you know, that's that phase.
Yes.
How they now I ain't
what I was talking about was it was a shocker. It happened pretty fast because after the demos, I never thought things would move that fast.
Right,
but
right.
after Devontae heard me, and the next thing you know, he said, "I'm flying you." Well, the Jodeci wasn't out yet, but they finally came out. He came to visit me, and he brought all the guys from the group, and I knew who they was right away because I seen them in the video with the rap artist Father MC.
Father MC, yes. Okay.
And they was treat them like
they treated.
Y'all remember that record? That was a change of music.
Yeah.
When it came out, I'm telling you, that changed. That was a music era change right
that
there.
Was special.
When you heard them vocals behind that rap, you had never heard nothing like that before.
It almost sounded like a gospel. That's probably like early gospel hip hop.
Yes, it was amazing. I think it touched every community of hip hop. It was changed everything.
It did.
And so when they walked in to see me, I said, "Oh, I know y'all. I seen you in the video." I said, and then they told me their names. I shook their hands, and they hadn't been released yet.
Right.
It was a special moment. I'll never forget this.
Wow.
They came to see me in Charlotte, North Carolina, where I'm from.
Okay.
They came and I was having a rehearsal, and with the band I was working with at the time.
Okay.
I was just trying to make demos, and I had a live band and doing some sets.
Yeah.
And Devontae talked and said, "Hey man, I'd like you to work on some records with me." I didn't know what he was talking about. I was so green because I knew nothing about nothing. Really.
Right.
Because I was a sports fanatic
You was just
at
singing.
the time. I was just starting to sing.
Yeah.
And someone liked me, and I didn't know who he was, but I know this group was going somewhere. Because when I heard those vocals, I said, "Man, that little guy, KC, oh my God, I never heard nobody sing like that. Sound like he's singing for his life."
Right. You know
what I mean?
He was just letting it go.
So I was like so happy and excited to meet people in that field that was so good, I thought.
Yeah, indeed.
And happened to be from my area.
Get down.
Charlotte too.
Okay.
So the long story short, he flies me to Cali, and we're out there, and this is my first time on an air flight, really.
Wow.
I fly to Cali. Well, I've been on a lot of flights since then, but I'm in California, and we're at the Soul Train Awards.
Dope.
And they're guests there, and they won an award that year as the best new artist, Jodeci, and I was with them. And so after this, I go back to New York, and when I get to New York, working in the studio doing the All I See with Christopher Williams, I met Andre Harrell. So when I came back to New York, I was shopping my demos.
Right.
And I was at Columbia Records, and Mr. Kurt Willie, if you out there, he was about to sign me, and a few other labels.
So Andre didn't sign you immediately after you met him?
No.
Okay.
I was in New York shopping for a deal, but Andre, he said, he liked my vocals, and he wanted me to come and see him when I came to New York. So before I left here, I said, "Oh, I gotta go see that guy I met in Cali." His name is Mr. Harrell. So I went to go see Mr. Andre Harrell, and when I was treating him like I didn't know who he was, and I didn't really. Excuse me, Andre. I was in his office. I was laying around. He was getting a haircut. I was like, "What is going on, Money? What are you doing?" And so, and next door was Puff Daddy, and they were working on the Mary J. Blige first release.
Wow.
And I'm listening to this album that Mary just did, what's the 411?
Right.
And I was like, "Oh my God, she's gonna blow up." And I'm sitting in the office talking to Mary, and I met her for the first time. And actually, if you're listening, Mary, I got your first autograph right then.
Wow.
I said, "Give me your autograph, girl. You're going to be famous." And I still have this autograph to the day. I said, I got the first Mary J. Blige autograph.
Wow.
And so, this is how the story went down. And Andre comes back in the room after talking with Puffy and telling them, they're going to release this album from Mary. He says he's going to give me a record deal.
Just like that?
I'm in shock, you know. I don't know what's going on. I'm saying, is that fast? I just started making demos. And so being in the studio with so many professionals at the first time, man, I was too scared. I was wanting to climb the ladder of success, not start off at the top of the ladder.
Right,
you know?
right.
So I didn't get a chance to hone in some skills and learn a lot of things. I was learning on the job, you know.
Learn like on the go.
I had to do it. I had to perform right then. First session I'm in the booth, and Andre's on the other side, and in walks Mr. Oh God, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Russell Simmons is standing over there, and he's a legend. I'm like, oh God, how I'm gonna sing? They're not gonna like this.
So there you are, a artist at Uptown.
Yeah.
Then the move happens. Talk about the transition from Uptown to Motown.
The transition from Uptown to Motown. Well, we were there working for years on the album because they was I'm honing them skills, trying to figure out what direction do we go with you, Horace. What do we do? We like your voice, but we want to know what avenue we're going to take with you. We're going to make you like this, or we're going to be like that. It was a long process, man. And I was thinking, by this time, I'm sitting there with Biggie Smalls. We're sitting there for years on the label. Biggie, we ain't never coming out. We just in jail over here at this label, you know. But finally, they underground drop of Taste Your Love. What was, oh my God, they wouldn't play this record in North Carolina where I was from. So I'm thinking, oh no, I should have released something else. I'm having trouble getting Taste Your Love out
It was hard for it to get some radio play.
But the title, and I thought I wrote it very tastefully. You know, the adults knew what I was talking about, but I thought I had tastefully written this record.
And it was tasteful. It was just, you know.
And I get love for this record to the day. They still play this record too. So.
And as a matter of fact, we about to play it now. What you think?
Hey, I think it's about time to taste some love. Yeah. If you at home with your wife now, and you ain't got nothing to do, taste her love.
There it is. Horace Brown, Taste Your Love, the song put him on the map right here on ISB Radio, y'all.